Hi guys, today I am doing a video that has been very highly anticipated by you on Instagram and just by me in general. This is my review and results after using Halo Beauty's Kiwi Seed Booster for 30 days. If you guys have been on my channel for a while, you know ever since Tati released the original Halo Beauty, I've been so interested. And Tati is someone who I really look up to. I've watched her pretty much since I started my channel and I just really love her, and when she came out with this line, I thought that it was just so unique and different. But her original launch of just the Halo Beauty hair, skin, and nail vitamin was not something that I could try because it had biotin in it and I react very badly to biotin, so I wasn't able to use that. But when she launched Kiwi, which was $10 cheaper and just for your skin, that is what I was looking for. So this was ideal. Now, a vitamin that costs $29.95 for 30 days is a lot. That's $1 a day. What? I mean, that's probably why it took me so long to try it, to be honest. I'm not here to also give you information that she has on her website. The Instagram page for Halo Beauty also offers tons of information and answers to any questions you might have. This video is solely about my experience with these vitamins and what they did for me. So like I said, I really wanted to try them, but I was very hesitant just because of the price. Now, based on the before and afters you might see on their Instagram, you kind of think it's worth the price. But when you're putting something inside your body, I feel like it does give quicker results. Based on my diet, my skin changes so much, and based on skincare, it takes quite a bit longer to kind of show results. But because this is going into your body, I feel like you definitely see results quicker. I saw results after a week, which made me very excited. It's now been a month since I've been using this and I'm very impressed. Now, is my skin perfect? No. I wanted to do this video specifically with no makeup on so you guys can see I'm not trying to cover up anything. I'm not trying to tell you this gave me perfect glowing angel skin, but it did make a difference for me. Before I get into my results, I did want to talk about just the vitamin in general. This is a large vitamin. It's big. This is probably the size of 4 Tic Tacs. I have not ever been someone who really struggled with swallowing vitamins, but these are capsules, which I don't like. Like capsule vitamins and medicines are my least favorite types. I feel like they're harder to swallow. You can taste them, you can smell them. Like, it is not enjoyable, and this is not an enjoyable vitamin to take. I think she did say something about you can open it up since it is a capsule and put it in a drink or something. I don't think I would do that. I just want to swallow it and get it over with. If you do have trouble swallowing vitamins and you want to take this, I would recommend swallowing it with something like flavored sparkling water or coffee or something. If you just use straight water, it's kind of difficult to swallow and you kind of like taste the vitamin taste. You can hold your nose, which tends to help. And also her other vitamins, the pink ones, are I think the same size, as well as her new brain booster vitamins. So I did want to let you guys know that. Another thing I did want to mention, because someone mentioned it in my last vitamin video, is that not everyone reacts well to vitamins. Some people are sensitive to any kind of supplement or anything like that. I can be one of those people. Some things affect me more severely than others. So although you don't have to take this vitamin with food, if you do find that you get nauseous or dizzy or have any kind of like a side effect you think you're having from the vitamin, do take it with food, like with a meal or after your meal, just so like your stomach is coated with food. It can help a lot. I'd really recommend doing that. I want to talk to you about the results. That's why we're here, isn't it? Beforehand, let me show you my skin. I'm going to pull up the picture myself so I can like really talk you through what my skin looked like literally the day I took my first pill. My skin has never been perfect, but my skin is a lot better than it was at one point. Now, my issues right now are mostly acne scarring, redness. I do get minor breakouts here and there, maybe one cystic breakout every 1 to 3 months, which is mostly due to hormones. But most of my issue is scarring. Even now, when I get a small little like whitehead that goes away in 2 days, the redness and the scar lasts for quite a while. That is one of my big issues. But if you look at her before and afters on Instagram, a lot of people seem like they got help with that from these vitamins. This is also supposed to hydrate your skin. My skin is more on the dry side. I say it's like 70% dry and like 30% normal combo. As you can see in my before photos, I did want to show you, I have lots of redness, scarring, a lot of redness around my nose. That's something that I feel like I always kind of just have, and my under eyes are very dark. It just looks dull and like not dehydrated necessarily, but just like nothing special. It doesn't have any kind of glow. It doesn't look healthy. It just looks like blah. Now, literally just a week later, let's go to that photo. Just a week later, I feel like my skin was so much clearer. Now, I tried to take all these photos in the same light, which is just natural sunlight in front of my window. I saw a difference in my skin. I saw a lot less redness. I saw more clarity in general, and I just feel like my under eyes were not as dark. Everything just looked more bright. I didn't exactly get rid of all my scars or like, you know, do like a total 180 or 360 or whatever it is, but I felt like everything just looked more clear. It looked more hydrated, and I feel like when you get a boost of hydration like this vitamin gives you, that's what happens. It's kind of like if you drank extra water for that whole week. That's the result I got, and when I saw that so quickly, I was very impressed. I got very excited about it because I was kind of hoping that this wouldn't work, because then I wouldn't have to spend $30 a month on a vitamin. It's just so freaking expensive. Like, I know this is a luxury item, but I'm not a luxury person. I do also have, I didn't mention, melasma around my mouth right here. It's more of a yellow tone. A lot of people are like, in my video where I talked about I have melasma, they're like, you don't have melasma, it's brown and looks like this. Actually, melasma can be lots of different colors. It can be red, it can be brown, it can be yellow. There's lots of colors it can be, and my dermatologist actually diagnosed me with it, so whoever commented that can suck it. Anyways, I did feel like this kind of helped with the melasma, just because I feel like hydration helps with any kind of skin ailment, so I was really impressed with that in just 1 week. And then after 2 weeks, let's get to that photo. This photo is taken in more direct sunlight, not through a window, so there is going to be a little bit more redness looking to it, but you can still see the quality of my skin in these pictures, and I think what you see is just so much more dew, natural, kind of like a glow from within. And not only is there so, like, I'm zooming in on this photo. Yes, my skin is not perfect. I have big giant pores. I have lots of scarring from years and years of acne, but the difference is just crazy. And 2 weeks in, I was just so impressed. You just see so much less redness. You see so much more brightness, glow, healthiness, like just a healthy glow. Now, I don't want to say that I had no acne during this time. I did, which is not a big deal for me, and I don't think it was caused by this. I get breakouts quite often, but my breakouts are very often caused by my diet and hormones. I do want you to keep that in mind. This isn't something you can take and then you can keep eating all this processed foods and not wash your face and not do skincare, not drink water. It's not something that will just change your life if you do nothing else. It's something to add to an already set routine and a healthy diet and everything like that. So I do want to kind of want you guys to keep that in mind. If I hadn't had my period and if I hadn't eaten so much dairy, I wouldn't have gotten any more breakouts. But I do think this helped my overall health. I think what it really helped most with so quickly is just hydration. It really puts hydration back in your skin, and now that isn't to say that people with oily skin can't use this, because I do think it's very balancing. My skin is more dry, so it helped a lot with dry patches I have, and my under eyes are insanely dry. Every concealer I've ever used gets cakey and just looks really bad. But with this, I have noticed that anytime I wear concealer, it does not get cakey. Now, it could be due to eye cream, but I've always used eye cream, so I do think that this is really helping to balance my skin. Anything that pulls too oily or too dry is being balanced. So even if you have oily skin, this hydration isn't going to make you oily or produce tons of oils or, you know, give you acne or clog your pores. What it's going to do is balance out the hydration in your skin, and I think that's what's so beneficial about this. Now, about that time when what was that, 2 weeks in, that is when I decided to purchase 3 more bottles. Yes, I know, oh my god, it's like an investment. Yo, I wish I could write this off on taxes. This is also the kind of thing that if I was like tight on cash one month, which kind of I always am, so I did have to decide, you know, what to cut back on in order to get this. So if I, you know, for some reason can't make a payment on something one month, this will be something that I will have to stop taking. And a vitamin like this is not the same as maybe a prescription from your dermatologist that you can use for a month. It clears up your skin and then you don't have to keep using it. A vitamin is not like that. You do have to take it. It has to be in your system to work and to see results from it. So this is something you have to take continuously. You can't take it for 6 months, get great skin, and then stop taking it and expect those results to stick around, which is what you expect from a vitamin. That's just how it works. But it is a bummer because it is so expensive. So it is just a luxury item. It really is. This is something I would probably ask for Christmas or my birthday, like for a 3-month supply, because it is so expensive. but it is so effective. Right now I do have no makeup on, like I said, and this is my 1 month progress. I started taking this exactly 31 days ago, so tonight I will be taking my first pill from this set. But I did just want to show you guys everything from my under eyes. Like, look at the difference right now, my under eyes from that first picture. I do still have redness around my nose, but I do think that's just because I naturally just have allergies all the time. There's a glow. You can look at my skin from you're maybe 3 feet away and see that it is healthy and dewy and moisturized and hydrated. And I think that's something I really like. I also want to mention this is not just for your face, although that was my #1 concern. My lips are less dry. I have very, very, very dry, flaky lips just like all the time. And I do use heavy duty lip balms, but this I do notice has really helped that. It also helps your body skin if you have really dry knees, elbows, things like that. I do think it helps if you have eczema, anything along those lines. I do think it will help that because, like I said, it balances out dryness and oiliness. I think this vitamin works. I would recommend it. I think that if you struggle with redness, if you struggle with dryness, unbalanced or dehydrated or dull skin, any of the things I talked about today, I do think that you will like this and you will see results from it. But is it worth it if you're on a budget? That depends how important your skin health is to you. I think you can get similar results by, working on your diet and drinking enough water and getting enough sleep and things like that. But if you do all those things and aren't seeing enough results or the results you want, this is a great addition that really will just push you over the edge of the results that you want, if that makes sense. So you have to decide for yourself if it's worth investing. I can't answer that question for you because for me, for months, it was not. But I thought, I really, really, really want to try it, and I can offer my insight and my experience with you guys, which is another reason I got it. That is my review and results of Halo Beauty Kiwi Seed Booster. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If it was, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more from me. I will see you next time. Bye!